Oh, that just turned on.
Water.
No way.
Holy shit! What is up, everybody? Paranormal Roads back again with another episode, another video for you all to enjoy. We are here once again at the beautiful, the amazing, the incredible, as you can see, Fort Wetherill here in Jamestown, Rhode Island. It was all part of a fort system during World War I, and then it was really brought up to speed in World War II to protect against German occupation, because Newport was such a key spot, Rhode Island's such a key spot. If you go back to, say, the Revolutionary War, you have things like the British occupying Newport, which happened for a while. There was a fort here in this location back then, and during the Revolution, they did fight over it quite a bit. First, occupied by the British, the Americans, and the British came back, kicked them out, then the French came, occupied Newport, and took, of course, Fort Wetherill. Then, during World War II, they revitalized and built a bunch of forts and listening posts all along the coastline. It's weird, so like Rhode Island's kind of shaped like that with like Newport right in the middle. That's kind of a dirty way to put it, but you know. Anyway, half of it was protected, but the part that goes up to Tiverton, and I'll share a screenshot of a map of Rhode Island so that you can see better, but basically this part of the area was protected. Tiverton pretty much left barren. Now, Reed invited me out here to help on an investigation. Now, Reed, why don't you tell us a little bit more about why?
Fort Wetherill is, looked at as a Revolutionary War, ground. But, there's also a big World War II aspect to this. Now, the reason why I personally want to do this is because of my family history. So I don't want to sound selfish saying that, but because this was a potential, or was a re-education / POW camp for German soldiers after World War II, I think it would be pretty cool to ask questions in German. And you guys might be wondering, German, you're not gonna get responses. You're gonna get responses in German, you're not gonna know what they're saying, because I'm not fluent in German anymore. At these places you would have linguists. Now what a linguist is a translator. I use this example all the time whenever I talk about this kind of stuff. If you've ever seen the movie Fury, Brad Pitt in the movie, and the tank commander was like, hey, was ist Ihre Name? Which is, what is your name in German? He would say that to soldiers and then translate it back to English to his troops. What's the other one? The Bear Jew.
Another Brad Pitt movie.
Yeah, another Brad Pitt movie.
Inglourious Basterds.
Yeah, Inglourious Basterds. Point on the map where the artillery was.
Tell them to point out on this map the German position.
Dann zeig uns auf der Karte, wo die deutsche Stellung ist.
So the German soldier says it in German, and the guy's like, all right, yeah, he said here, here, and here. Well, guess what? Here comes the bear. I think it would be cool to try to ask these questions in German, get a response in English, maybe by a linguist or by German themselves. And, what if? I've never seen a video like this. I've never seen anybody investigate in a different language, get responses in English. And if we do the Estes method, I want to make this clear. You don't know how to speak German, right?
I don't know a lick of German.
Perfect. And what was their thought process?
Yeah.
Was their family here? Was there, what was actually here? There was about 40 so re-education posts, and this being one of them. So I think it was about 940 something soldiers totally died throughout these re-education posts. So if you do the math, it comes out to 20.90 soldiers, and about 21 on average died at each post.
We are currently in the middle of Fort Wetherill. What the f is that? Oh, has it always been there? A little...
I think so. Maybe it got bigger. That hole?
No, not the hole. The friggin' not bench, but like...
Yeah, this is big here.
Okay.
I think this hole's got a little bit bigger though. Yeah, this hole's definitely got a little bit bigger.
Yes.
And then these tunnels, like those doors, just lead back to outside.
Yep, the tunnels that go deeper to like the sounding areas where they could hear it, they caged all of them off.
Yeah, I know.
Because of all the people either just going and being hoodlums or drugs or cult.
Yeah. There's one room here though. With it, when you open a door, it's a pentagram.
Yeah, it's still active.
I don't know where it is. I know it's still active. Who was it? Who was it? Dylan? It was one of your friends, I think, that was talking about it when they walked in.
It was Leah then.
And they were literally doing a ritual.
Oh no! So that's another. That was a kid that I used to work with. Actually, he was talking. You heard that too?
Yeah,
right?
I heard a footstep. Nice.
Yep. Really good start. What ended up happening was they were like, it was high school. Like we don't have the lad school anymore, so we all started going here, going down the super secret tunnels. and eventually, you know, came to a room where there was like several robed people,
Yeah.
and a bunch of candles and a pentagram painted on the wall in red. Whether it was blood or not, he doesn't know.
It's
but
ridiculous.
They just backed up real slow and quiet.
Yeah, for sure. That's terrifying. I don't know what I would do if that ever happened. I'd be out of there so fast.
Oh yeah.
I'd be out so fast. As long as I'm faster than the slowest person, which I'm confident of, I'm out of there faster than anyone.
Well, that's the real of it though with those tunnels, because if you remember, it's like single file.
All right, so to start this off, we're just gonna set up motion detectors, probably bell, and we'll just see kind of what we get to start and see if anybody here actually does want to talk to us. Because again, the chances of this I'm saying are very low, but then again, nothing's impossible.
Exactly. Should I put mine on the pentagram?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so? Alright. There we go.
I'll wait till everything's set up.
Alright. That's you want to set up the bell or just start with the REM pods?
REM pods.
Okay. Wow, hello.
Maybe you get to ask a question.
I know, I put it on guys, I put it on the pentagram. I don't know if you guys can see that.
So,
Yeah.
can you please stop touching it just for a second? I just want to explain what we're doing, okay? Okay. Holy shit. So, we've done a lot of history, digging and research about this place, and we found that this was a re-education / POW place for German Nazi soldiers. Might as well set up the bell, right?
Yep.
Alright, so if anyone's here, you were just touching. Okay. So I have a question. Okay? Okay. After a lot of research in history here, we found not only the Revolutionary War and, you know, a lot of historical things have happened here, but we found that German POWs could have been here. This was a re-education post as well. Okay, as well as potential POW camp. There were about 40 something of them around the country, and about 21 per place. 21 soldiers died or so. We come with the utmost respect. We're not here to interrogate. We're not here to set anything away. It's an experiment. And I just want to try it out, okay? I speak German, so I can ask you guys questions in German as long as somebody's willing to translate it. Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Alright. To test this out, does anybody speak German? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Holy shit.
Damn.
Wir haben hier ist können die das anfassen. Drei, zwei, eins.
Holy
Dude, no way I just counted down in German.
Oh my god.
I just counted 3, 2, 1 down in German.
That's f***ing nuts. Wait, okay, what did you ask though?
Can anybody please touch this? If anyone's here, can you touch this in German?
Oh my.
3, 2, 1. Bang. No way, dude. Okay. Okay. Would you be... I have to ask questions in German.
Yes.
I gotta try. Was und einen deutsches Soldat? I'm butchering the language, guys. I just asked, were you a German soldier?
Wow.
Was du Infanterist? No.
No.
I just asked, were you infantry?
Oh. Damn.
Was du ein Tanker? Were you a tanker?
Damn, Panzers.
Were you a tanker?
Yes. Ooh, could we figure out which kind of Panzer?
What do you think I'm doing?
Oh my god.
Haben Sie einen Tiger benutzt? Did you use a tiger?
Oh my
Dude,
god.
we're talking to a tiger tanker right now, dude.
That's so bad.
What do you want, Tom? All right, Pete. Fire!
They could knock our tanks out at 1,000 yards, whereas we couldn't even knock them out at 200 yards if we met them head on.
Warst du in Polen? Okay. Were you in Poland?
Oh.
Hatten Sie eine Familie? Hatten Sie Kinder? Nothing. I asked if he had family and if he had kids. So, nothing.
Kindergarten. Oh. Makes sense.
Waren Sie 18 Jahre alt? I'll say it again because again, I'm not... Were you 18 years old? 18 years old, he was a kid.
Imagine being 18 years old and getting to being a tiger.
Dude. Okay, I don't... This is gonna be the hardest question I'm asking, because I don't know if I'm... Hattest du Angst, als du gefangen genommen wirst? Werdest. I don't know how to say that. Hattest du Angst, als du gefangen genommen werdest? Were you scared when you were captured? Dude, I don't even know how to react. I mean, we're literally getting responses.
Yeah.
Like, what the f? A tiger tanker that was in Poland, an 18-year-old kid. Dude, this sounds like Fury.
Yeah.
This literally sounds like the movie Fury. Warst du ein Feuer? Okay, no response. Warst du ein Kanonier? No response. I didn't even get to ask, but okay. Warst du ein Verlader? Warst du ein Verlader? I asked if he was a driver. I asked if he was a gunner, and he just clicked to were you a loader? So he was a loader of a tank crew. At 18 years old? Dude, good for him. In Poland, so he's been all around.
Yeah.
Seien Sie nach Belgien gereist?
What about the Netherlands?
Warst du denn Niederlanden?
North Africa.
Bro, what? Oh my god. Warst du ein Egyptian? I'm gonna play this out loud because I don't know how to say this.
Warst du in Ägypten?
Did you go to Egypt?
Wow.
He was in Egypt helping out the Italians. That's what it was.
Wow.
El Alamein?
Yeah.
Or did you go to El Alamein? I'm saying that in English because I'm not gonna. My German's all messed up right now. El Alamein. What else is in Egypt? Cairo?
Cairo, yep.
Holy shit, dude. Dude, what the fuck is this?
That's crazy.
Dude, what?
That's so cool.
Dude, what? Wo sind Sie über Konzentrationslager bezeigt? He didn't click. I need him, I need something. I don't count that. I don't.
Yeah.
Wo sind Sie über Konzentrationslager bezeigt? Let's one more time. Wo sind Sie über Konzentrationslager bezeigt? Okay, so I won't use that one. Are you not comfortable with me using that? Are you not comfortable with that question?
He doesn't speak English.
Can you ask him if he's comfortable with that question? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Okay, yes, I'll ask him. Okay, now next ding, let me know, yes or no, is he comfortable? Because if not, it's okay. No, I just asked if he knew about concentration camps.
Oh, okay.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Cairo. I don't want to talk about the camps. That's nuts.
He doesn't want to talk about it. He's not comfortable. But can you ask him if he knew about it? Well, I just asked him if he knew about it. He said no.
Yeah.
He's not comfortable.
Yeah. So I mean, would that imply that he was Wehrmacht then?
I don't know how to. No.
No.
That does not imply that he's Wehrmacht. Did you? I'm going to try to ask you something. Okay, hold on.
Haben Sie gegen Hitler rebelliert?
Okay, I'm gonna ask it real quick. If it does it again, I'm gonna freak out. Haben Sie gegen Hitler rebelliert? Did you rebel against Hitler?
Oh,
He was part of a rebellious group. Warst du ein Gefängnis? Gefängnis. Warst du ein Gefängnis? Did you go to prison? Sind Sie hier gestorben? Did you die here? Gotcha. Okay.
Ask him if he misses his phone.
Wir missen Sie Deutschland. He misses Germany.
Mm.
Okay, let me pull up the German alphabet. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go and order the alphabet, and I want you to try to spell out your name, okay? I'm gonna do the German alphabet, okay? No. Can I please try? We can see if this works. Okay. A, B, C, C, A, B, C, B. That doesn't make sense. You're gonna try it again, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, E, J, K, L, M, M, okay. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, M, N. Yes. Are those your initials? Are those your initials? M, M?
Yeah.
German names that start with M. Okay, I'm just gonna go on a list. Manfred, Manfred, Maz, Manfred. Let me try that. Maz, no, Manfred. German last names that start with M. Mannheimer? No. Maschak? May? Meidner? Mendler? Manfred Mendler.
Mendler.
Is it Manfred Mendler?
That's getting excited too. Oh, it's fine, keep doing it. Good.
Records of United States Nuremberg War Crimes Trial Investigations, 1946.
Okay.
Portrait of Mendler families in Norwitog, Poland.
Ooh, and the bell.
A death camp, Mendler families in Norwitog, Poland. A death camp liberation. Was your family in death camps? I'm trying to piece this together.
Well, if you rebelled...
His family got sent to death camps because he rebelled in Poland. What's the one in Poland? What's the death camp in Poland?
Was that Auschwitz?
No.
Dachau?
I think Dachau was German. Okay. Oh, no, Auschwitz is one of them. Oswiecim? Oswiecim. Oswiecim is Oswiecim, Auschwitz. There's 40 concentration camps total.
In Poland alone?
In Poland. There's 40 of them. Okay, I'm gonna go on a list. Okay. Chelmno, Belzec, Sobibor. Okay. Sobibor Camp. Sobibor Extermination Camp was an extermination camp built and operated by Nazi Germany as a part of the Operation Reinhard. It was located in the forest near the village of Zoblek-Duzi in the general government region of German-occupied Poland. Okay, Operation Reinhard. Operation Reinhard was the code name of the secret German plan in World War II to exterminate Polish Jews in the general government district of German-occupied Poland. Okay, were there Germans in Polish death camps? There were Germans in Auschwitz too.
Really?
If you rebelled, your family and you were sent to these death camps.
Damn.
No wonder he didn't have
Have
a
a
family.
family.
Holy! That's who exactly we're talking to. That's why he's so quiet. He doesn't want to
He
talk.
doesn't want to talk about it. Doesn't have a family.
What was his name again?
Mendler. Manfred Mendler.
Manfred Mendler. Manfred. And it literally said Mendler in the concentration camp notes in Poland. Was he in Africa on his 18th birthday? Or were those his orders? When my grandfather was in World War II, on his 18th birthday, he got orders to go to Norway. That's the only reason why I ask. 18th birthday was the day, because they prepared it. When you were in the Hitler Youth, they prepared it. And they sent you out on your 18th birthday. It's just dinging for yes. Dude, I knew, that's nuts. But if he was in Africa, guess who he was with?
Rommel?
Rommel. That's who taught him everything. Erwin Rommel was the commander for you? Can you ask him, was Erwin Rommel the commander in Africa? So that's how he became an 18-year-old tanker.
And Rommel, if I remember correctly, because Rommel had to, they made, because he was such a big deal, but he was at the very least seen as potential opposition. I don't know if he was opposition.
Yes, because he was on the kind of the border of don't really agree with you, but
he ended up having to commit suicide.
Yes, all of those generals committed suicide. And his family got sent to camps.
Yep.
And he got brought here.
What a tragic story.
Dude, it's weird to talk to a guy that was part of the invasion and just to be overthrown and thrown away and his family thrown into dust. He doesn't even know if his family's dead. He doesn't even know what happened to him. Holy shit, dude, I don't even know. Were tiger tanks in North Africa. I think they were.
I thought they were.
Yes, Tiger tanks were deployed in North Africa during World War II. The first Tiger tanks to arrive in North Africa were from Spizat 501, arriving in Bizertia, Tunisia. But that's weird though, so he didn't train on tigers. Unless he probably learned how to be a tanker in North Africa and then he was, yeah. And then he was brought up here and they probably just threw him in a tank. Probably said, hey, you're a loader? Yeah, f***ing go in here. So, one last thing I wanted, wait, it was you go, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, because I'm curious as to which tank he learned on. It's the Panzer III?
Panzer III? Panther? Is it Panther?
Panzer II?
Panzer II? Zwei? Panzer II? Zwei und Panzer?
Let's maybe look up the they gotta know whether the training tank was in online.
What was the Nazi training tank? Every tank other than what we just said, the Panzer I.
Panzer I, really?
The Panzer I was the Nazi German army designed to familiarize tank crews with modern battle concepts and prepare industry for upcoming war effort, rather than for direct combat. What the f*** is going crazy? There's no way, dude! Every tank that we said, of course it didn't beat because we didn't say the f***ing right one. Out of every, dude, now they're going crazy. They're like, bing, 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 bing.
That was my shit. That's mine. I was the best loader in the class.
Panzer I. Yes, Panzer I tanks were deployed to North Africa during the Second World War. Oh, dude, it's going nuts.
Oh man, that's so cool.
Intended only as a training tank, introduced the concept of armored warfare in the German army. The Panzer I saw combat in Spain, Poland, France, the Soviet Union, and North Africa during the Second World War, and in China during the Second Sino-Japanese War. That's cool.
Poland and North Africa.
But a few dozen were sent to North Africa where the British came to know and fear them as the Panzer IV Special. Dude, it's just keep going crazy. This is nuts, dude. I can't believe we got this. I can't believe we're getting this right now. This is nuts. This is nuts.
It's so crazy. We're gonna head out because we're freezing our balls off. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If we get to 600 subscribers by the time we go back to Penhurst Asylum, then I will get myself a night vision camera and I will do the solo challenge with just a night vision camera and a few select pieces of equipment for an hour in their most haunted, in their most violent location. So if that interests you, please like, favorite, share, subscribe, and of course share the video so we can get to 600 subscribers. Guys, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great one. Love you.